I think this is the gazillion dollar question, right? If we could if we could all crack this code for each of our kids. I have a dream scenario of how to best support kids and then some of the realities. I think that what's tricky is that truly each child on the spectrum, each person is so different. And so that's what makes this so hard. My dream scenario really focuses on psychoeducation. I think that we're so far from this, but um, I see parents doing this on their own. I see parents sort of taking on this burden of learning everything they can about autism and neurodiversity so that they better understand their child. I think you can't have the action without that, without really understanding the child. And so I see parents taking on that burden. I wish that there was a more supportive way, because what we see at school, especially, is the surface behavior, what's masked. And I think these kids are so complex that sometimes it's difficult to understand what's going on under the surface, beneath the surface, and that makes it hard to know exactly what types of supports are needed. So that's kind of the dream scenario. Um, but as far as support, I agree with what you said, where we don't want to diminish or squelch the strengths, right? And so leaning into that in any way that we can. So I think of Roblox and Minecraft and these different interests. So is there a way to use that to make social connections, to whether it's through a club or a class, at school, finding ways to capitalize on interests and strengths, but then expanding on that, whether it's to build skills, whether it's to socialize, so that the child feels confident, feels a sense of competence. They're doing something they like, they're comfortable with, but then can grow from there. I think that's really, really important. That sense of confidence and self-esteem is huge, super important, I think, for a lot of these kids.